Okay, so let me just sip on some water, and then we'll
Sip
start.
on some water,
today's
but I think
podcast.
you're gonna need something more than water for today's topic.
So should I just? Okay, fair enough.
So
You know what?
I'm already a little
Cheers.
halfway there, but yeah.
So
cheers.
today's topic, guys, why we need this for today's topic?
It's a spicy topic.
It's a spicy topic.
Right.
So the topic is: do you need to really go to school to be successful?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's start with the fact that what we did.
Mm-hmm.
So what credentials do you have,
Fair.
and then what credentials do I have, and what's our actual opinion on it?
Okay, that's fair. So we'll start with me. I do have I went to school for marketing.
Right.
Obviously, I have background in marketing. So after high school, I did finish post-grad in marketing.
Right.
I have a bachelor's. So yeah, for me, when I went to school, I did not go to school.
Times are different now, though.
Times are different, yes,
You're
but
an old guy, you know.
Yeah.
You're a graduate.
but I'm not that old. I'm still under 30.
Almost 30. Yeah.
I'm still under
Almost
30. But anyways, for me, why I went to school
Right.
is because I wanted to network. I wanted to engage with
Right.
more like-minded people who are in the same field,
Right.
studying the same topic, and collaborate.
Right.
I did not go to school with the mindset to get a job.
Fair enough.
So, but I met a lot of people while I was in school that were going to school hoping that right when they
They will land a
graduate, they
job.
will get a job.
Yeah.
My mindset was that I'm not going to school to land a job.
Right.
I'm going to school to get schooled.
Correct.
So that's how I did it. And right after finishing my marketing school, I did not find a job in marketing because I wasn't not going to school to find
worked
the
at
job.
the airport after.
I was actually working at the airport, and I got a promotion there. Blah blah blah. Whatever. It had nothing to do with marketing.
Correct.
Yeah.
But that came back in the picture.
Well, because that was my passion. Because I wanted to study marketing because I
I like that.
had a passion about marketing.
Passion.
Yeah.
I was in a joint major for business and economics, so I have my degree done, but I never completed my minor, which is in economics.
Right.
In the beginning, I was in sciences, wanted to
Yeah.
become a doctor. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Wow.
Then I had.
I never knew that.
I never knew that either. So I had the phase, you know. And then I had, I think, 2 semesters where I wanted to do physiotherapy because I was very
Goodness.
invested in the whole gym life and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right. So now, obviously, when you look back at what he said, do you need to go to school and whatnot? It all depends, in my opinion. Again,
Yeah.
I think when I was in school, I was hoping that once I complete my degree, I would hope I would get a job after that. But our circumstances changed, about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then after that, just life just took over.
Yeah.
So now, when you go back to what I did at school, now when we look at supply and demand, since I'm an economics major, I know how it makes a difference in the market.
Right. You know what? You raise a good point. The circumstance point.
Right.
I remember I also went to school. So the circumstance 5 years ago, our dad passed away. So we lost him to cancer, but life goes on. And it's been a difficult path. We still miss him a lot.
It's just something that never leaves,
Yeah, exactly. So it's a void that will never be filled. But
Right.
a part of the reason why I went to school also was because dad wanted me to
Same.
go to school and have a degree or a
Get a
diploma,
degree,
right?
yeah.
So that was also part of the reason. So
Yeah.
our society overall,
It's a stigma.
not just our society. I
Right.
think every parent
would want
would want their kids to be educated.
But now for
Yeah.
example, now we're in 2022.
Yeah,
How would you? What's your opinion now? For example, when Amaya is like
exactly. So
going
I have
to
a
school.
daughter now,
Right.
and I would honestly tell her when she's that age it's up to you.
Right.
If you don't want to go to school, don't go to school. If you want to do something creative with your life,
Right.
get experience in that field instead
Fair enough.
of trying to get a doctor's degree
Right.
and then trying to go back to what you were really passionate about.
Because I know
Right?
a lot of people that did degrees in nursing.
Yeah, if you're passionate about becoming a doctor, you have to go to school.
right, lawyer, doctors,
You have to go to school.
Yeah.
Right?
But
And I
there's-
mean to do anything in life, even to become a real estate agent,
You need education.
You have to go to school to
Right,
finish
right,
the
right.
course and all that.
Doesn't matter how long or how short
Exactly.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of people I know a lot of people who were they were nurses. They went to school for 3-4 years.
Yes.
But now they're running like a makeup thing, which
Yeah.
is I think they're making more money doing that than
Because the thing with that is, I have another example of a good friend of ours, actually, common friend.
right.
They did go to school to become something else.
Right.
Right? They were in law school, and now they're actually running a very successful studio business.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, but she's like, I went to law school because I thought that was my passion.
Right.
But then when she started doing her part-time job,
But you also have to find the passion too sometimes.
exactly. Sometimes you have to find the passion.
I never-
You don't know what you're passionate about. Sometimes.
I never knew when I was in first year. I think it was 2016 or 2017 when I went to SFU. I did not think I'll become a realtor. I was
Yeah.
very, if you don't remember, I was very introvert.
Yes.
Now I
yes.
don't stop talking. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but you know. So now I never talked. I always talked to the point.
Yeah.
I never had, you know, like more interaction with people just because I was
Right.
just the way I was.
Right.
And now it's just I just don't.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people as well. Like I really admire Gary Vee,
Oh yeah.
and I follow his. I wouldn't say I follow his footsteps, but I follow his analogies a lot.
Right.
In business and life.
Correct.
And he always says that like do what makes you happy. For him, his thing is so strong. Like forget about the money. Forget
Money
about whatever.
comes.
Money is obviously a
That's
big
what
part
he
of
says.
life.
Money
right?
comes.
Money comes, follows
Right.
you. But do what you're passionate about.
Right,
Because
right.
once you have found that passion,
Right.
if you have to go to school to fulfill that passion,
You have to.
go to school then.
Right, right.
Because that's part of the plan.
Right.
But if you're passionate about, for example, marketing.
Right.
Okay. Now, did I really need a marketing background education
You
to,
figured it
to
out.
do marketing? No.
After doing it, you
I
figured it
didn't even do anything related to marketing after finishing school.
Right.
Now we have a marketing company.
I'm a hands-on guy too.
Exactly.
Once you learn,
So
yeah.
it depends on what you want to do
Right.
with your life, and then see if school
If it
is
makes sense for
absolutely
you.
necessary. If you're gonna run your own business, I don't think you need to go to school. I think you need more experience in that business.
Hands-on.
Hands
follow
on,
someone.
exactly.
Like,
And if you have to do the courses along the way
You
to
learn.
get licensed
Right,
to do
yeah.
the business,
Yeah.
then you have to do that.
definitely.
It's part of the process.
I think also in my opinion, I don't think you can teach sales.
Yeah.
I don't think like I know.
No,
this
you
is
can.
No,
It's a long process.
but until you apply it, you can't teach sales.
You can teach sales, but you can always like
It's a hands-on thing.
educate people, experience.
It's a hands-on thing. It's
Exactly.
experience. So,
So-
you have to be rejected
Yeah.
because it's always you won't always like get yes. Let's list
Right.
the house.
Right.
Yes, the offer works for me. So I think sales is it's a hands-on thing, right?
Yeah. And
Like-
some people are just very natural at it.
right.
And some people have to take coaching, have to take like whatever it takes for
Coaching
them to.
helps.
Coaching definitely helps
But again,
because
it has to be a practical approach.
yeah, like you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
If you want to become a real estate agent and want to be a successful real estate agent,
Right.
just look at what other successful real estate agents are doing. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Honestly, even if you don't follow someone, if you start doing something and you
Yes.
fail like 5 times,
Figure it out along the way,
you
right?
will, exactly, you'll figure it out, and
Yeah.
then you know if it's your cup of tea or not.
Yes.
Like
Yes, exactly.
For being in our industry, I think there's how many? There's in Vancouver, there's 14,000 realtors.
Right.
That's not including 9,000 realtors in Vancouver board,
Yeah.
and I don't know how many realtors.
No, I think
there
it's
are
about
in Fairhaven.
14,000 in
In
Vancouver
total.
board.
So
yeah.
there's like how people say, oh, there's so many realtors. If I become a realtor, what's
But
gonna
then,
happen?
same analogy. There's so many doctors.
Exactly.
There's so many
lawyers.
mechanics.
Right.
There's so many lawyers.
Yeah.
There's so
it's-
many things.
Right. So how I and Raj started, we both have the same. We never thought we'll become realtors.
Yeah.
But we always had the sales type of approach towards everything.
And this was the best suited.
Right. It's like the biggest platform of sales.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then when we started doing it, I realized I genuinely I love this shit. You know.
Well,
like-
another part of the reason why we started doing this
Right.
is because it changes lives.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
some people, some clients, well, investors, it's a business for them, right? For
Right.
investors. But for some people that own their principal
Yes,
residences, it's
our-
life changing.
One of the houses we just sold,
Yeah.
they were there for 18 years.
Yeah.
They were emotionally attached to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a big step, you know.
It is a huge step.
You're leaving your house that you grew up.
Selling
in.
your house is one of the biggest.
It's the biggest step. It's the biggest in transaction.
transitions. One of the
Yeah.
biggest transactions.
Yeah.
Emotional, financial, right? So it's like a big deal for a lot of people.
Right.
Even for me, when I was in the process of looking for my first place.
Right.
Now that I'm in the process of moving on, whatever. Like it's a whole process.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those things. So, okay, back to the topic.
Yeah.
Now, as we said, I think you need school if you need school. So, for example, if you want to become a lawyer,
Yes.
you can't. You can't be Michael Ross, you know?
Right,
You can't just
right.
be like, I don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Find a
Harvey.
Harvey Specter, you can't
Yeah,
do that, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
it was a show for a reason.
Yeah.
So, you need a degree, right? So, in my opinion, if you ask me if I knew I would do this, would I go to school? First of all, I can't predict future. I wouldn't know what I would do in the future, right?
Yeah.
So now at this point, I do use like a little bit of what I've learned,
Yeah.
but I don't like really needed my degree to do what I'm doing right now.
Right. Fair enough. Fair
Right.
enough.
So, but a lot of people who are like, for example, I graduate like when we were graduating, right? A lot of people did go to different streams.
Yeah.
Again, it helps them after like in some sort of way.
You know where school helped me?
Where
Now, some of the people that I've done business with,
That's what I'm trying to
I
say.
went to school with them.
right.
So the network I created through school
Right.
helped me. right?
My network from school is like whenever I go, I almost see someone from SFU.
Yeah.
And you interact,
Yeah.
and then follow up.
I think so let's sum this up. I think it comes down to this. If you are going to school in hopes that you will find a job right after, if you have a plan, maybe you will, because that's why you're going to school.
Right.
If you're going to school because you want to become a real estate agent or a mechanic or a physiotherapist or RN, you have a plan, right? But if you're going to school that, hey, let me go to school first, then I'll figure it out,
Yeah.
then you may find yourself lost in a lot of different
That's what happened
elements.
to me, because in the beginning I'm like, doctor, no. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the whole gym
But in a
culture.
way,
Right.
going to school,
Helped.
doing that, help you figure out
Everything
that this
happens
is not for me.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
I failed 2 classes for one of my degrees I wanted to get. I couldn't do it. Everything happens for a reason.
So I guess the takeaway for this, for a lot of young people that are still debating if they should go to school, please finish high school, obviously.
Yeah.
The basic requirement.
Right.
Don't just drop out of high school. But you see a lot of these influencers and all of these people that dropped out of school and this and that.
You do learn
because they
the
found their
basics.
path.
Like
Yeah.
I one thing I'm very happy about myself, I'm very proud of, is my time organization skills.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't have that if I didn't go to school.
Exactly. So you still pick up things from
Right.
school, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's basically the takeaway. So if you are planning on going to school, go to school. To number one, I would recommend go to school. Don't just drop out unless you have a plan in place.
And don't blame this guy.
Yeah,
But
don't
his
blame
number
me.
is 7788292
Yeah, but yeah, if you're going to school, go to school with the mindset that you're going there for knowledge.
And you find something and you stick to
For
it.
wisdom.
You love what you do
Yeah.
and stick to that. It'll gradually help.
Here's the thing then. School will make you wise but not rich. You will make yourself rich.
Right.
So
There's
use that
honestly-
wisdom from school to build what you want to build.
Wow. I'm just shook.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Me too.
That was very, very right. But again, you have to put in the effort.
Yeah.
That's gonna come after school.
Mhm.
So that's like your homework that you have to put every single day.
Right.
If you don't do it, you'll fail in school. It's not gonna help you in any sort of way. But yeah, so
So please
you gotta
go
put
to
in the
school.
work. Work will take care of you.
Please, that's Ryan Serhant line.
I
Put in
know.
the work and the work takes
I
care of
know.
you. So yeah, please go to school if school is part of the plan to become what you want to become. If you don't know what you want to become, then also school might help you because you can fail and learn and see what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But if you want to do something in life, for example, starting your own business that does not need a school degree or diploma, and you know that's the only
Just
thing you
start
want to
the
do,
business and
just
start-
start it.
yeah.
Get
And you'll figure it
experience
out.
instead.
Right.
And don't waste your time in school then, you know.